Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coin Republic podcast. My name is Shor Bacharya. Esports and metaverse goes hand in hand. You talk about virtual environments, digital twins, artificial intelligence, VR, AR. We have done it all. We asked hundreds of thousands of questions to key opinion leaders and experts in these fields. Well, today is no different. Today we're going to talk about esports in particular and its connection with Web3. We have the perfect company and the perfect person, just like always, to talk about this topic in hand. He is the CEO of SeriousNet. What is it? What does it do? He will let you know in a minute. Please welcome to the screen the one and only, all the way from Hong Kong, Leon Chow.
Hi
Welcome,
guys.
Leon. All the way from Hong Kong. How is Hong Kong right now?
It's night.
Is it fun over there? How is the
No,
blockchain
no,
scene
no.
in It's not.
Here is nothing fun.
So
Only
let me
work.
ask you,
Everyone is working.
right. So let me ask you this. How is the blockchain scene in Hong Kong? We talked about the blockchain scene in Dubai. It's pretty solid. In Zug, in Zurich, it's pretty solid. What about Hong Kong?
Hong Kong, our government is very support uh, blockchain technology. We have a lot funding is from those people. So even my project, we got some support from Hong Kong government. So yeah, at here, blockchain is a good thing.
Mhm. Esports is a very competitive space. There are many big players in this space, like Microsoft. What do you think about going in the industry, and how helpful has blockchain remained for you in this space? And in the meantime, while you answer this, could you explain to our viewers what makes SeriousNet different from your competitors?
So esports indeed face intense competition. Moreover, only a few players can make money from playing games like some esports battle, and that's why I developed this project. If my project doesn't using blockchain technology to combine with virtual network, this project maybe fail.
So it's that important. I was thinking from like gaming and blockchain. What comes to my mind? Axie Infinity, and there are other like gaming yield platforms. People use these platforms when you talk about Web3 gaming. Where do you guys fit in the equation there? How different are you from Axie Infinity and other competitors?
So our company not develop any games. We just using those game already there, like uh, League of
Web2.
Legend or Counter Strike or any
Okay.
type of Web2 online games. We just
Okay.
using their games to earn, to let people can earn their income.
Wow, that is fantastic. And okay, so let's talk about SeriousNet. Uh, shall we? SeriousNet has developed proof of rank mechanism considering the challenges in Web3. Can you explain in brief what is it and how will it bridge the gap between Web2 and Web3? We have heard about proof of work, proof of stake, proof of history. What is proof of rank?
So proof of rank is a modified method based on proof of work. It is mainly because esports is an industry that value efficiency. In order to process a large number of match whistle or settlement in real time, so node validation will be automatically allocate to node that are efficient and stable with the slight modification. it can be adapted to Web 2 online games.
Could you expand on this, the thin line between Web 2 and Web 3 that you're trying to create here? SiriusNet's vision is to blur the boundaries between Web 2 and Web 3. You have also developed an interdimensional bridge which will help to fuse Web 2 and Web 3. Can you explain a little bit more about, for our how will you how will the users be in more control of their assets during the when they use latest technology?
Okay, so because we're about to embark on a mind-binding journey through the interdimensional bridge. So with the fusion of Web 2 and Web 3, SeriousNet is all set to revolutionize the way users wipe power over their assets. It's like having a superpower, but for your digital belongings.
Okay. What metaverse? Let's talk about metaverse because you guys are kind of related to that. So metaverse is something which is growing rapidly from education to virtual meets to gaming. But as we know from recent events, crypto is under a lot of scrutiny from officials, right? Is the regulations ready for metaverse mainly for esports, or we have to wait for it?
Um, I believe regulatory bodies are not important factors, just like Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was launched, no one intervened. However, many countries have indeed started regulating cryptocurrencies because many failed projects have caused investors to lose their funds. I watched a report from CERTIC in April, and they state a loss of $100 million with that month. So similar incidents occur almost every year. So the main point is how we use Web3 ourselves rather than waiting for others to supervise us. And the second thing is I don't know how everyone perceives metaverse. In my opinion, metaverse for me it's just like a movie. Have you heard about Ready Player One?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the most famous movies
Yeah,
out
just
there.
like
Yeah.
that movie. Just like that movie. So far, I only seen Apple is making progress to some area to compare to others. So many Web3 games still require to using some ported from Web2 companies. So I would
Mm,
say we must move forward. Otherwise,
mm,
Web3 will eventually become a Web2 dominate world again.
mm. I agree. I agree. Let's expand on that a bit. It's interesting that you mentioned it. Web 2 and Web 3 have different infrastructure altogether. Most of the assets in Web 2 games are owned by the company, like you said, Apple, right, as developing all of it. It's a centralized entity. All right. They own the data. Meanwhile, Web 3 is completely opposed to it. Is there any need to integrate both? And if there is, then what major problems will this merger be able to solve? How, I mean, I know you talked a little bit about proof of rank, but could you expand on it a little bit more?
Sure. Like I said, we are focused on solving game addiction and integrating into the blockchain will allow user to allow those players, no matter playing any battle games like Battlefield and like King of Fighters, even like some PlayStation games. Uh,
Wow.
if the games are online game, yeah, you can
Mm,
earn income on our blockchain.
okay. And how safe is it? Because, uh, there are a lot of projects that come out to be rug pulls. You
I know,
seem to
I know.
be you seem to be the middleman between users and the companies.
I'm sorry.
Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
okay, okay,
Can you hear me? Yeah,
okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's do this. What was I asking? Let's ask the question again. Okay, so we went through number five, right? Web two and Web
yeah,
three. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I was we were just asking about different rug pull projects, right? Bald was a current project in DeFi that went out to be a rug pull. Would it be safe to say that you guys are the middleman here, trying to provide a service for gaming industry to come into Web two, or are you guys a project? Because in that case, how would you convince? Because you guys are guaranteeing income and all of that, how would you guarantee that you guys are not rug pulls? How secure is the platform?
uh wait a minute. Which question are we?
Okay, this is a different question I asked. Okay, forget about it. Just answer if could you answer it if it's
Oh,
a how secure? Do you
oh,
want me
security.
to? Okay,
Yeah,
uh,
security.
just answer about security. Okay, let me ask the
Uh,
question one more time. Hold on, we're
okay,
gonna edit this part. Don't worry about it. Take a deep breath. Now,
okay,
answer me.
okay.
My question is, if somebody comes to you and say your project is a rug pull, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, no, it's secure. It's this, it's this, it's this. So you just say that point. Okay.
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 So,
Okay. Let me ask. Okay.
okay.
All right. So Leon, there are so many projects that come out to be rug pulls in the Web3 space, right? Especially people who guarantee income. Since you guys are, guaranteeing income here. You guys are acting as a bridge. Is it safe to say that you guys are in the middlemen between Web two gaming and Web three industry? Are you just bringing these guys to it? How are you going to convince people that you are a secure platform?
Okay. Blockchain is not taking any data from Web2 games, those company like Royal, some Web2 big company. We're not taking any data from those people. So we just record those data into our blockchain. So about the security problem, uh, that is a good question. So people will improving themselves, like those you never seen every web2 games they have some bug or the security problem is not safe, or they have some
Yeah,
virtual
attacks.
uh, EQ getting stole. No, no, nothing happened. If you find some game manager, and then they will help to. It's just like the Web3, but Web3 it just the whole step it will become auto. You know, no one
Got it. So
handling, and
you're saying you're just going to
yeah.
change the economy. Yeah, got it. So most of the projects in Web3 are running for profits, but you aim to connect games like League of Legends, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, NBA 2K, and many more through blockchain. What future do you see for integrating Web2 and Web3 gaining in the next 5 years? Long term and short term.
Okay, about this, uh wait a minute.
To be more precise, number
I'm
six.
fine. Number six. Okay. More precisely, our goal is to increase the accessibility of Web3 through our blockchain, thereby promoting widespread adoption and promoting positive progress with the Web3 ecosystem. By getting great support from the market, I believe we can attract at least 500 million users to join us.
Okay, so that is splendid. 500 million. That is a lot of people. You have one of the most amazing journeys I have ever heard. From iPhone DIY to becoming the CEO of SeriousNet. What are some of the do's and don'ts do you would you like to share with us for a successful career like yours?
Sure. In today's world, the internet often various opportunity to generate income. From persisting your interest, it's important not to force yourself into a life you don't desire and not to concern yourself with other opinions. Such a mindset only leads to unnecessary pain and contributes to the pavel. I don't remember how to speak that word.
No worries, no worries. I get it. Final question, Leon.
Okay.
You once said you no longer need to be an esports player today. You can also earn income by playing these games. No one will say no. Do you think that esports has seen that much adaptability which a non-player can learn? Also, tell us some of your favorite vintage and latest games.
Our blockchain serves as a bridge connecting all Web2 online games, enabling players to earn income from their gameplay. Speaking of games, I personally have a deep fondness for League of Legends. During
Mm,
my younger days, I recall uh, immersing myself in gaming, you know, every games, spending an entry week uh, engrossing in the battle of League. So
battling,
looking
yeah.
back, it seems almost surreal.
No, but it's been a great journey thus far, Leon, and I'm definitely going to follow your journey ahead. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and hopefully we stay in touch and we cover the growth of SeriousNet.
Okay.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
I know worries. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Esports is going to be a huge industry in Web3. We've already seen the esports craze in countries like South Korea, China, in the Asian region in particular. Huge craze of that game. So, I think if it adopts that crowd into Web3, that's going to be great for adoption. It already has adopted. Discord is one of the greatest social media platforms for Web3 communities out there. So it is evident of the fact that it's going to be an important development if seriousness pulls this in the future. This has been Leon Chow. Go ahead and follow him on LinkedIn and other social media platforms. So go ahead and visit SeriousNet on the internet to see if the rewards are applicable to you. See you on the other episode.